What secret are you keeping right now? I know a couple that broke up about a year ago. They still are friends though and work together, and I'm not supposed to tell anyone they broke up. After this long I wonder if it's just a long, elaborate test of my loyalty. Guys, the test part was a joke. They are not evil humans, lol. Just private. I suspect that my conversations with a friend is being sent to my ex, who is trying to bring me down. And I've started to spread false information to that friend to truly see if my text messages is being leaked. My buddy and his wife are expecting their second kid. He got really drunk one night and told me the news with the biggest smile on his face. I'm the only one who knows right now. My happy, wholesome little secret. My buddy is planning on leaving his wife, mostly because he found out that his kid isn't actually his, and he suspects the one she's pregnant with isn't either. I'm getting a biopsy on Friday. I may have cancer, but I'm not telling my siblings or my mom, because she also has cancer, and it would destroy her to know I might have it also. I'm 47 and my sister, dad, uncle and aunt all died of cancer. Doctor says the cell level I have means I have a 25% chance of having cancer. Biopsy is over, thank God. Doctor said my prostate looks normal. I won't get the results back until next week. Edit, my results are in. I do not have cancer. My family doesn't know I walked out of my job nearly 4 weeks ago. I had 2 solid interviews that fell through afterwards, and I'm still looking. I think I'll get a call back after the job interview I had today. I'm too embarrassed to tell them because I don't want any more financial help from them. I'm late on rent and broke. The last time I went to my mom's house I stole a couple rolls of toilet paper. As a mom, don't let yourself become homeless before you let her know what's going on. They love you. Hugs. That I'm so lonely after moving to a new city for a girlfriend who broke up me 2 weeks ago. Gotta put on that brave face. I just graduated from college and now I'm really depressed. I'm supposed to be looking for a job right now, but all I want to do is sleep. I ate some dollar store cookies yesterday and then shit myself 20 minutes later. That the operations manager at my work, who is a CNT to the core, her name is actually Karen. Shocker, is under investigation for several incidents that should hopefully get that snake canned. Also, I was the one in 10th grade that accidentally shit my pants in class, and those were my boxers in the trash can in the bathroom. I really do care about it that much, but I'm 29 and still a virgin. I was raised super religious, so dating was out of question. I started losing my faith when I was 23. Another secret. I feel like I'm so far behind when it come to dating that I never really found the courage to even ask anyone out. There's a legend on the internet that if you stay a virgin until you're 30 you'll become a wizard. Not keeping it anymore, but I was born with cleft lip and palate, so when people asked about my scars, I said I got into a knife fight. I was also like 7 inches taller than everyone and a hockey goon. So all my private school friends thought I was just a badass. My dad kind of sucks as a person. The first time he saw me without a shirt in my mid-teens, he saw the ghastly amount of stretch marks I have in my chest and stomach areas. He asked me WTF they were, and I told him they were from a knife fight. He seemed to believe me, even though they are perfectly proportional on both sides. I was pushed onto prescription amphetamines around age 13, and they caused serious weight loss. When I got out of high school, I went from 130 to over 200 pounds basically overnight because I stopped taking Concerta. This will naturally cause a human body to go, wait, WTF. Turns out we need to eat. My shoulders, thighs, stomach, and back are covered in serious stretch marks from that transition. I look like some type of tribal warrior who had stuff carved into them in an adulthood ceremony, but who also really likes Lay's salt and vinegar crisps. Rachel and Mark are hooking up and nobody else in the department knows except me. I'll let my cousin win. when I play Smash Brothers with her, and she always gets really happy when she wins. Lately, she's been letting me win instead, and I love seeing her smile when I win. I really like my best friend. She's just got out of a long-term mentally abusive relationship. Now's not exactly the right time to say. Lots of negative comments in this thread. Here's a positive. My co-worker is going to propose to his wife next month on vacation with a new ring, and then I'll marry her on the beach. He's a total hard-ass, non-emotional type, but he was so giddy when he told me. She doesn't know, of course. Throw away because duh, I committed fraud to get out of school. I legit faked my mother's death certificate so I could leave with little repercussions after the ad drop period. Told everyone my mom died in a car accident and I had to leave to take care of the estate. I'm doing much better mentally now. I won a $10,000 scholarship to pay back school loans. I was told I was the top pick over hundreds of students. But because I don't deal well with direct praise, my family doesn't and won't know. I've been working out in secret and hiding my power level by wearing hoodies and wearing my hair down for the past 3 months even at the gym and at work. The plan is to go from skinny long hair to shred city crew cut and surprise everyone. So far I've amassed 18 pounds, so things are on track. Nice try, Mom. I recently explored a kink of mine that I'd wanted to try for a long time, and I hated every second of it. The trouble is that the woman I did it with is a close friend who essentially did it as a favor. She asks me how it was, and I have no idea how to say it felt weird and gross. So now I feel like a shit friend. My Tom Holland photo album named after my dog on my phone. It's a secret, don't tell anyone. If I could afford to support myself and my kids I would leave, but I can't. I only have cell reception in my front yard at my house, and I was waiting for a really important phone call this morning. I had to poop super bad, but couldn't go inside and risk missing the call, so I took a shit in my front yard. I covered it with leaves because it ended up being too big to deal with a doggy bag. I've decided to completely cut contact with my entire family once I have a job and can support myself. I'm talking changing numbers, emails, all of it. Edit, I didn't expect this to get any kind of attention honestly, so I figured maybe I'd add a wine here for anyone who was interested. Both of my parents are alcoholics. My mother has narcissistic personality disorder. I've thought about a no contact with just my parents for a long time. After some thought and a few recent events, she threatened to have me committed because she doesn't like me taking up a room in her house, and various other incidents. I've decided to go through with it as soon as possible. I don't think I'll be missed by them, and it'll be an amazing fresh start after a rocky few years, which were preceded by 18 years of emotional abuse, some physical abuse, etc. There are nights when at around 12 or 1 AM, I'll sneak out via my basement and go for a walk for about an hour or two. Most of the time I go down to the creek nearby and sit and listen to music. Other times I go over to my boyfriend's place and we'll cuddle, play late night games, watch anime or the other option. My parents don't know I'm gay. If they found out I'd end up homeless. Despite me being very uncomfortable with physical contact such as hugs, it's what I crave the most. I just want to cuddle with someone, and it's destroying me on the inside. I know one of my high school friends did pee right now. She doesn't know I know. It's weird. I don't judge her for it. I wanna let her know I'm supportive, but don't want to be thought of as a creep. I desperately want to leave my husband. I despise him. Rather than pay the extra 5 cents for my 2 onions being red, I put them through the self-service checkout as white onions. I created an email address for my fiance and each day I send an email to it with one reason why I love him. I plan on telling him on our wedding day. I'm an atheist in Saudi Arabia and no one knows. I helped a guy from high school dispose of a body 7 years ago. It's not really a secret, but I'm 23 and I've never been in a real relationship. So I was at a party and there were these really tasty homemade donuts. God knows what was in the donuts, but I proceeded to shortly shit my brains out for 45 minutes after 3 donuts. Whenever someone asks me whatever I was doing in there so long, I just say poop wouldn't come out. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of Reddit universe,